Hello, welcome to ThirdbrainFx weekly webinar. The topic today is the best strategies for the last 7 days. We will log in one FXCM demo account and we will click on strategies. We will select time frame 7 days. We're not gonna choose any particular strategy or symbol. We will just click find and see which are the best strategies for the last 7 days. Of course, the appearance of the rank list could be slightly different compared to the FXDD account because, for example, FXDD don't have some currencies, and the reverse with FXCM, some other currencies are missing. So, as I already said, we'll be using FXCM account today. We already see the strategies according to the T-score. The highest T-score is 9.52. This is strategy 007FX with currency couple Euro USD. We will sort the strategies by pips. Click on pips and you see the difference now in the strategies. On the first place is strategy Tor with currency couple USD Swiss krona, and the amount of pips the strategy gained during the last 7 days is extremely good. It's almost 4,000 pips for 1 week. It's 3,776 pips. The next strategy in the list is Sphinx with USD Danish krona. Again, very good amount of pips, over 2,000. Zero drawdown. It's the same with Tor, zero drawdown. Both strategies didn't have any losses during the past week. The third one is Yumcax with currency couple USD Swiss kron, Swedish krona. And again, amount of pips 1,800. Even though the strategy had 300 pips drawdown, the gain is still very good for 1 week. As you can see, all the strategies, scrolling down the list, had very good performance during the last 7 days. We will continue and have a look on the next page. We are on page 2 now. Again, very good performance, and most of the strategies had zero drawdown, which means no loss during this period of time. Let's have a look at one of the most popular strategies within the MetaTrader platform. This is not a surprise for anybody. I will have a look at ThirdbrainFx with currency couple Euro Canadian. Let's have a look at the statistic. Again, good performance. 1,245 pips for the last 7 days. 100% win. And the average profitable trade is 249 pips. Very good performance of this strategy during the last 3 months. Let's have a look. Yes, indeed, total amount of pips gained 2,207 with 65% win, which is very good, and the profit factor is almost 3. It is 2.74. Probably most of you know that the strategy wasn't doing very well at the beginning of the year, but from what we see, it's definitely recovering now. I will click on graphs so you will see more clearly the curve. And definitely from August onwards, the strategy is recovering, and what I could say, this is maybe a new rebound. Let's have a look at the results for the last 12 months. For the last 12 months, Third Brain, the result is 1,400 pips. Let's see what is the result since inception, because as you already know, this is a long-term strategy, and I mentioned in this that the strategy didn't have a very good period in April and May, but from May onwards the behavior is very, very good. Since inception, which was April 2011, the strategy managed to gain almost 9,500 pips. Very good result. We will close this window now and go back to the list with the strategies. We will go back to the first page and see the strategies with the biggest amount of pips gained. You will probably notice the symbols, the currency couples. Most of the currency couples are with Swedish krona, Danish krona. For the moment, these strategies with currency couples with Swedish and Danish krona has very good performance. It's very difficult actually to explain this extremely big amount of pips gain, because they didn't actually have very good performance during the last 3 months. What I will suggest you is to add some of this strategy to our watch list. Click on watch list. As you can see, at the moment we don't have any strategies in the watch list. So I will go back on custom filter in order to select some of the strategies. Of course, I cannot miss store with almost 4,000 pips, so I will add this one to our watch list in order to keep an eye on the performance during the next couple of weeks. Okay, the strategy is now in our watch list. I will select Sphinx as well, by all means. We'll select Full Luxo as well. Of course, the choice is yours. You can select as many strategies as you want and you can keep an eye on them. And when you're happy with their performance, you can add it to your portfolio. We don't have any strategies in our portfolio for the moment. I will add Athena to the watch list as well, and Alfar. Right, I have some strategies now in my watch list. I will bring your attention to our previous webinar now and the topic how to select strategies. I have one strategy in mind that I would like to present you today, which we can probably use in our portfolio later on today. I will click on strategy name 300 and click find. Let's have a look at the strategy with Euro USD currency couple. During the last 7 days, the amount of pips gained is 405. You will probably say that this is nothing compared to Tor with almost 4,000 pips in 1 week. We will have a look at the strategy performance during the last 6 months. As you can see, very good amount of pips, 3,358. You probably see the curve. The strategy has very low winning rate but constant rise of its equity curve. You see that from May onwards, it's constantly rising. We will have a look at the statistic as well. Profit factor almost 2, average amount of pips gained per trade 106. As I said, the trades are low in winning, but they are constantly rising during the last 5-6 months. I will close this window now. What I will do, I will add some of the strategies I was talking about to one portfolio now. We can definitely add 300 to our portfolio because of its behavior lately, and it looks more predictable and stable compared to some of the strategies with best performance this week, like Tor and Sphinx, because like I already mentioned, they didn't have very good performance the last 3 months. So we will select 300. Our initial balance is $5,000. So I will select lot size 10 because I find this strategy very profitable at the moment. Well, it has been during the last 6 months. So I will add it to our portfolio. I will go back to the results for the last 7 days. I will select again all the strategies and of course choose some of the strategies with best performance for my portfolio. I will add Tor. I'm not gonna choose lot size 10 because I'm not sure of the strategy behavior. So I'll grab the wave and add this strategy to my portfolio, but I will play with 5K. I will click Add. The next one I will choose for my portfolio from this list here is Sphinx, of course, with 2000 pips gained during the last 7 days. I will choose again lot size 5 and click Add. Another one which I already mentioned, far more stable and predictable with very good performance at the moment during the last 3 months. The one that I believe is in recovering mode is ThirdbrainFx with currency couple Euro Canadian. I will add this one because with almost 10,000 pips gain in 2 years and a half, sorry, we can definitely add it to our portfolio without any concerns. I will play with 10K. I already have 4 strategies in my portfolio, so I will have a look at the exposure. It's 1:17. It's definitely good, what we always advise people to do, to keep the exposure around 1:20 or above 1:20. Next Friday, especially with the 2 strategies with best performance this week, Sphinx and Tor. So in our portfolio we have 2 strategies with best performance during the last 7 days and 2 strategies that had a good performance in the past and that are in very good winning mode at the moment. Third Brain especially is in recovering mode, and 300 is gaining and its equity curve from May is rising constantly. This was from ThirdbrainFx for today. I would be happy to answer your questions now. If you want, you can ask me directly, or if you want, you can type your question. Well, this was from ThirdbrainFx for today. We will wait to see you next Friday on the next ThirdbrainFx webinar, and we will discuss the results from our new practice portfolio. Wishing you everybody all the best and have a lovely day.